Hey everyone, it's Amy. Today I have for you the June collection from Madam Glam. This is the Neon Wave collection. So Madam Glam did kindly send me over the entire new June collection, and we have a fully neon collection. So I'm super excited to get in and swatch these. I absolutely love neons. It looks like we do have 4 glitter neons and then 4 solid neons. Now we did get a neon collection, I think last year or the year before, so I'm curious to see how they compare. I'll definitely leave a link for that video in the description box down below, but we'll definitely go through comparisons here as well. So let's do some swatches first, then we'll get into some comparisons. This first one is called Aqua Shine. So here's what Aqua Shine looks like. It is a little bit on the sheer side, though I do think it'll be full coverage in 2 coats, but it's almost like a blue jelly base, and then it has these really pretty blue iridescent shimmers throughout. It's super sparkly. And then I do want to note we did get the new like full cover bottles with this, as well as the new brushes on all of these. Next we have Healing Pink. Here's what Healing Pink looks like. This one's a little bit more full coverage than that blue we just saw, but it's definitely in the same type of like a slightly pink jelly base, and then it has that pink iridescent glitters, and it's a lot of glitters. Like, it is a fully shimmery color. Next we have Zesty. Here's what Zesty looks like. It's a little streaky, but honestly, for a neon, neons are hard to get like full coat, 1 coat coverage. And this is so close with it. I don't even think the camera's picking up on that streakiness. Maybe you can see a little bit in there. This next one is Raspberry Kiss. Here's what Raspberry Kiss looks like. This is another one of the shimmers in this collection. Same thing with that jelly base and then full of shimmers. This one is more of a fuchsia type of pink. Next we have Electric Tangerine. Here's what Electric Tangerine is. It is a bright, very bright orange, definitely like a traffic cone type of orange. Next we have Purple Buzz. Here's what Purple Buzz looks like. It is a beautiful bright purple. It's not as bright as like a neon, I would say. I would wish it would be a little bit brighter, but I feel like it is very hard to get a like true neon purple. Oftentimes they are this type of color. Next we have Barbie Land. Here's what Barbie Land looks like, and it is definitely a bright Barbie hot pink. And the last one in this collection is Lime Rush. Here's what Lime Rush looks like. This is the last of the shimmers in this collection. Same thing, that jelly base. You can see how it's a little bit transparent, but I think it will build up. So let me go ahead and do a second coat of all of these colors, and then we'll come back and we'll do some comparisons. So here is the collection as a whole. It is a very bright collection, really pretty, and it really has a good range of colors as well. We do have 3 pinks in this collection, but they usually give us extra pinks anyways. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons. Starting off with our yellow, which is Zesty. We really don't have another like neon yellow. So I'll just go over a couple of the yellows we do have. This is Lemon Drop. This one is Yellow Cab. Lucky Charm. Here is Mimosa. And then here is Neon Honey. So Neon Honey is the yellow that we got in the last neon collection. So you can see this neon, this new one, Zesty, leans almost like a green, but it is definitely like a neon yellow versus this one's more like a honey color. So this is a true neon. Moving on to our green, we have Lime Rush. So same thing, I don't think we have too many like neon greens. Here is your Sublime, which this one would actually go really nicely over your Sublime. Here is Enchanting. Here is Apple Bite. Here is the Big Apple. And here is Sizzling Lime. So Sizzling Lime was the green neon that we got in the last neon collection. So you could see Sizzling Lime is a little bit darker and then Lime Rush is a little bit lighter. They're both shimmers. So I do wish they would have given us a solid in this new collection since they gave us a shimmer last time. Kind of like the yellow, we got a shimmer last time, we got a solid this time. Here is our blue Aqua Shine. I am going to compare it to some of the regular colors as well, not just the neons, because this one's not super bright, but kind of like I said with the purple, it's hard to do like the purples and the blues and that super neon. So here's I Rule. Here is Aqua Blue. This has a little bit more teal than the Aqua Blue does. This is the Muse. Here's Electric Denim, which is the neon blue that we got in the last neon collection. So you can see we got a solid last time and a shimmer this time. So we got a lighter blue, and then this one is more of like a darker blue there. This one's pretty bright as well. This is bright blue, but the shimmer, this one's almost more metallic, and this is more of a shimmer. Here is our purple, which is Purple Buzz. I can kind of skip over most of these. This is Purple Era. Here is Girl Power. It's pretty close to Girl Power, honestly. This is Eternal Bliss. And this is Orchid Glam. I'd have to check. I don't know if this was in the neon collection or not, but those ones are different. This Purple Buzz though is very close to Girl Power. Girl Power, I would say, is slightly more pink than the Purple Buzz, but they are very, very close. Here is our orange, which is Electric Tangerine. I think this is probably going to be a good one. This is Sun's Out, which is kind of a neon orange, but it's very transparent. All of these ones are very corally in here. And then this one is Empower. So I do believe this one was in the last neon collection. So you could see they are different shades of orange. And then we do have 3 pinks. So if I compare them all together, we have Enchanting Pink, then we have Raspberry Kiss, and then we have Barbie Land. So let me do Barbie Land first, and then we'll do the 2 shimmers together. This is Candy Pop. This is Glam Element. This one is Love Bond. This one is Pajama Party. This one is Fire Sign. This one is Hardcore. Here is Love Wins. Here's some shimmers actually that, these shimmers there's, I don't know if these are from the Valentine's collection or if they're from the Neon collection. We have Rose Glitz, we have Shine On. Barbie Land and Shine On would pair really nicely together. Yeah, we don't really have this type of a Barbie pink, so this is a good addition. Then if we go in with our shimmers, the lighter corally pink would go nicely with some of our corals here. Like this is Glam Element. Those would pair nicely together. Here is Glazed Amour, which is definitely different. Here's Love Bond, and then Pajama Party. Oh yeah, Pajama Party would pair really nicely. Here is Heart Glow, which is more of a berry versus this is more of a fuchsia. And if we move down here, we have Love Wins, which would pair really nicely with the Raspberry Kiss. We have Rose Glitz, which almost leans purpley pink. And then Shine On. Healing Pink and Shine On are a little bit different, but I feel like they're too close to have both of them. But the Raspberry Kiss is a good addition. So here is our collection as a whole again, and looking at them again and then looking at all the swatches, I do think that the Neon collection we got last time was definitely more of true neon colors. Now these are very, very bright borderline neon colors, but I wouldn't necessarily say they are like a neon color, with the exception of Zesty. I do think Zesty is a true neon yellow, and I feel like in order to get that neon color, like they just have to be so bright. They look like they glow in the dark. Like if you're looking at these ones, that one stands out. It has that like almost like UV type of effect to it. It's so bright and fluorescent. The rest of these are, don't get me wrong, they're very bright colors. They're perfect for summer, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're a true neon. And then in this collection, I feel like for the most part, we did get new colors. We did get a couple that were similar. So I think the only two that were really similar was the Purple Buzz and then the Healing Pink. Everything else was a pretty good addition to the collection. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with this. I love summer neon bright colors, so I definitely love this collection. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below what you think of the new Neon Wave collection from Madam Glam. Make sure this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy my swatching videos. Make sure to subscribe for more coming out very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.